But you know how it is. Happy wife, happy life. So, how come my strength and my charisma are both 8? Is that normal?
It shouldn't be unless you rolled pretty poorly.
I don't. Oh, I
It
don't
Did
know.
we
depends on
roll
how
for this
high all
game?
your other stats are, I guess.
Well,
Because it was point by, wasn't it?
I've got an 18 in wisdom,
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 intelligence, 16 constitution, a 14 dexterity. And my charisma and strength are both crap. So,
I could maybe see that. That seems yeah,
Seems about
especially
right.
if you did you take a feat? Did you take a feat at level 4?
Ah,
Or did you get
might
the
be
or
it.
did you get the bump?
well, I think I took the bump. I didn't take a feat. I don't know. Last game I played with Wintermute for 3 years, I notoriously
Okay.
my stats.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that might be right because just by comparing it to mine, you have an extra 14, but I only have 1 8.
Oh, maybe that's what
I
it
have 3 12s and an 8, and then an 18 16.
Last game,
So,
Balkoff
yeah.
spent probably 40% of his game time recalculating my stats and telling me they were wrong over and over and over. It's like every 3 games.
Only 40%?
Yeah, I don't think that's right. And then he'd sit there for half an hour figuring out where my stats came from. And then, no, this is wrong. And so I'd adjust them all. Okay, we all happy? And then like 4 games later, I don't think that's right. We better. And so we'd spend 20 minutes figuring out my stats again. And
Yeah, 'cause you got Shillelagh too to bump up your melee, didn't you?
I do have
I seem to
Shillelagh. I
remember.
have yet to use it, but I've got it.
I seem to remember just having that conversation. So that's probably why you've never noticed the strength being an issue in combat. Maybe if you used it.
Also, when he turns into other beasts, he used the
Yeah.
beast stat block, right? So,
Their physical stat block is what he uses. Yeah.
yeah.
He keeps his like mental ones.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
That's why that whole dog scene is so much worse.
Imagine turning a dog and not figuring out that you're not a dog.
Okay, the dog conversation needs to be dead. Just saying. No more dog conversation.
Oh,
It might be the last funniest thing that we've done, and we're just gonna die here soon.
I've moved on. I've moved on from the dogs.
Quit being so rough on him.
Those
oh
bitches,
damn.
those bitches have no love for me. So.
All
Well-
right, let him off the leash.
Tonight it's going to be frogs.
Frogs, yes.
You can change into those too, can't you?
Just a tad.
That was good.
That was a dad joke.
That was a good one. I like that.
Well, that was good.
So,
That was a good one.
You know, I've been feeling kind of sad that the druid in my game hasn't bothered to wild shape more than once, and now I don't feel so bad anymore.
There's no upside.
All right. As I said, you're all going to sneak around the circular walled portion of the city and go to shrine number 8. And got a new map coming at you.
Oh boy.
Okay, and as you get closer, you see these monoliths that are adorned with these prancing frog-like figures rising from the swamp. And beyond, you can see this ruined edifice shaped like an arrowhead squatting in the muddy water. Bushes and trees are growing from its roof. At the pointed front of the building, you can see the steps ascending to the stone door that's been caked in slime. And that is not all that you see. You can see activity in the yard, and I'm going to share the picture so you can see these cute little frog people. Wow, that like really zoomed out.
Huge ass picture. Oh, hey, I know what these are. I forget what they are, but I've seen them before somewhere.
I know what they
Delicious.
are,
That's
they're
what they
not
are. Delicious.
And you can see a crap load of them. And you can see that one is messing with his hadrosaur that is in the yard or in the compound.
His what a sore?
A
That
hadrosaur.
dinosaur that's big.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Hadrosaurus. Okay.
Does Kathma know anything about these creatures?
Oh, Kathma. Yes, you would know that grungs are they're aggressive frog-like humanoids that are found in the jungles of Chult. You know that they are fiercely territorial, and they see themselves as superior to most other creatures. And you would know from your background that the green ones are warriors and hunters and laborers. The blue ones are artisans, and they fill other domestic roles. And then you've got the purple ones, which are like the bosses. The red ones are scholars and spellcasters. And at the top of the ladder, you have orange ones, which are the elite warriors. And then you have the gold ones, which are pretty much the highest leadership position in the tribe. You would also know that they are poisonous to the touch.
Okay. So, green, yellow, blue, red, purple, orange, and gold.
And gold.
Okay.
And you say they're messing with the hadrosaur, like fighting the hadrosaur or mounting the hadrosaur?
Well, there's one in particular that's messing with the dinosaur, and you can see just by this Grung's interaction that he has managed to train this dinosaur. It's a trained little puppy.
Okay. And you said they were both aggressive and fiercely territorial?
Yes, they are.
Do I know anything magic related about them? Like any kind of spell resistances or anything? Casting capabilities?
You know that the what color was it? The red ones are spellcasters. As far as resistance, no, not really.
No, they don't have any, or no, I don't know.
No, they don't have any. Now, being poisonous, they are immune to poison. But that is it.
Well, I guess I'm just going to be chucking firebolts at them from the deep.
And the ones that are in the yard haven't really noticed you, but the ones that are on the roof of this temple, They're watching to see what you're doing.
Do they speak a common language with other people?
Let's see. No, they speak Grung.
Alright, so long story short, Kappa basically tells them, alright, if you want to come in here, we gotta slaughter some locals. Are you guys okay with that?
Well, is there any way we can gesture that we come in relative peace?
I could burn a spell and do comprehend languages. If you think we could talk our way in, but if they're territorial and this is their place, I think it might be wasted.
They're territorial, fiercely aggressive, and they believe that they are superior to every other race.
And they got that big dinosaur.
And they have a big dinosaur.
Oh, he's not that big.
I think this
That's
call
always
is
spoken
Hit him
languages.
first and hit him hard.
Not to be the one to instigate a TPK, but if they think they're superior to every other race, maybe we ought to attempt to show them the error of their ways.
I wonder if it's a head of the snake sort of thing. Like if we whacked the leader and the dinosaur, if the other ones would kind of. You think they'd go crazy, or would they kind of, maybe this wasn't such a good idea, or maybe we should just go ahead and let the.
I figure they might be priorities one way or another.
so the red
Even
one.
if they don't run. Yeah, even if they don't run. Oh, hey, look, that one's running right for us. Let's get him. Oh, no, wait, the arrow's the other way. I
And
thought the red guy was coming for us.
I am going, since you all did 3 temples last session, I'm going to go ahead and give you a long rest. Just, I'm sure you all
Okay.
slept overnight.
Sounds good. But yeah, so yeah, definitely the red one is a spellcaster and also sort of above everyone else here. I don't know if it can see into the walls, but if we can, I don't know what this thing is. Actually, apparently I do. I mouse over it and it says its name.
He has a sign that says Chief Yorb.
Yeah.
He's wearing it like a Flavor Flav clock.
I also, before we try and engage, I vote we have Thing test the waters to see how deep this pool is.
Well, the dinosaur is standing in it. How high up on the dinosaur does it go? Like, does it go up to his ankles?
Well, how big are those frog things, right?
Okay, the frogs are technically, they're small humanoids. So,
Like halflings or something?
yeah, I'm gonna say that the water is probably up to your kneecaps.
Oh, so it's very shallow.
Right.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad.
Right. If you want to try diplomacy, go for it. I'm just gonna stand in here in the back, and I'm gonna pre-cast Shield of Faith on myself before you jump in.
And I gave Steph an inspiration that he can pass out later.
Oh, was he
And
here
I-
for like the ridiculous amount of inspirations that were just thrown away?
We never bring that up again.
At least not this game. We'll bring it up when you're not here next week.
It's a learning moment.
Well, it would solve this problem.
What would?
A fireball?
Wolves.
No.
Have like 16 wolves fight against these 16 grunts.
Hey, go ahead. Bring out the wolves. Bring out the wolves. I'm ready for you.
That sounds like one of them knows fireball.
I don't know who gave me the idea several years ago, but I'm going to drop a cow on you from outer space.
That would be awesome.
Alright.
The gods are angry.
Sorry. Does anyone want to try the diplomacy option?
Well, do we have any way to communicate with them other than just,
No,
You got.
I mean,
I looked up the spell I had. It's only good for written word.
so they're humanoid, so well, it can't. Can you do charm person on something that can't understand you?
No, I think they
those
have to.
I think
share
they have to be able to
language, yeah.
understand
Oh
you.
no, I take that back. It does. I didn't read it completely. For the duration, you understand literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
But do they understand you?
You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface of the thing. No, it doesn't say anything about me. No, I can comprehend their language, but that doesn't mean I can use it.
Does it let you read and write their language, or is it just spoken?
I can read it. Understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes 1 minute to read 1 page of text.
Okay.
So it's a one-way street. I will know what they're talking about, but that's it, and that doesn't really help us.
They're just a bunch of frogs with a dinosaur.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Look, everything here has been trying to eat us. Let's, these don't necessarily look like they're going against type here.
And while you are standing there discussing your plan of action, you see that a couple more of them on the roof are paying attention to you, and you can see that some of them are armed with daggers, and the ones on the roofs are armed with short bows.
So we'd be pin cushions if we try this.
They're well prepared.
Have we come across an Allosaurus yet? Didn't we fight one of those?
You know what? I'll say yes.
I'm just looking through the list of I can wild shape into second level things. So
Yes, as a matter of fact, I believe an
Okay.
Allosaurus was in the dinosaur race when you first got to town.
right. And then the rest of this stuff is useless to me. Although a hunter shark would be very handy right now. So,
Doubtful in
What?
knee-high water.
That CR was the Froghemoth. Can you turn into a Froghemoth?
I'm looking for it's not in that list. Let me look in the other list. So
I doubt that's a beast. It's probably like an aberration.
Oh,
And
you might
probably
be
like
right.
CR5 or something.
Yeah, it's a monstrosity. And it was
Okay, yeah.
actually CR10.
Jesus.
yeah, no, I'm not seeing a lot of.
Well,
That's kind of useless. This druid sucks. Who's playing this? I think I
Well, what
suck.
can you do with an Allosaurus? At the very least, how many extra hit points can that use as a sponge?
Challenge rating 2, hit points 51. So that's pretty good. Armor class 13, easy to hit. I'm EV large, 1 attack plus 6. Strength 19, con 17, blah 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 blah. Speed 60 feet, pounce. Move 20 feet straight, succeed in a claw attack, target must succeed, blah 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 blah. It doesn't say anything like what damage it does, just this attack plus 6. And pounces.
And you see and hear one of the grunts up on the roof yell down to Chief Yorb. And Chief Yorb yells back, and you notice that all the grunts on the roof ready their short bows.
Like this decision has been made for us then.
And
Yep. Sure glad
the
we waited.
Hadrosaurus moves up and blocks the entrance. So, if you would like to do your buffs, if you've got any, and get into your position, and we'll roll initiative.
Great.
So the top of the building is tall enough they can see over that wall.
Correct.
Oop, that's intelligence check. What was that about? There it is.
Looking through my buffs.
I suppose for my buffs, could I just hide behind this rock?
Yes, you could. And Bjorn, if you want to re-roll initiative, you can.
I'm also going to move up and hide behind the rock. That sounds like a very wise thing to do. Initiative.
Better.
I really don't have any buffs.
Don't worry, I don't either.
But I cast Moonbeam like a boss.
Shear's just hoping he doesn't end up to be dinosaur shit.
If that happens, that just means I get to roll a new character.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's roll initiative. Oh, that's bad. I think I just rolled L for last.
Okay.
Augie with the 22 showing off. Whatever. Jerk.
I got a 24.
And let's see, Kathma went on a phone call, didn't he? So we'll roll initiative for him. See if I can get it to stay in the chat box.
I'm at the very back, behind all the grunts. All right, well, hey, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette and drink a beer while I'm waiting.
Okay. Diego, you are up, sir.
Smoke a cigar.
All right. So, I guess I'm gonna shoot first with my short bow, but did I successfully hide? So that maybe I get advantage on this.
And I lost my 20-sided dice. Yes, you did successfully hide.
Excellent. Hopefully this does something before we get pin cushioned. I'm just gonna go for the dinosaur.
Ouch, good hit.
And then for my what is it? Cunning action. I'm gonna bonus action to hide behind this rock again.
Okay. And you hear Chief Yorb shouting out orders that you know, you just hit his pet dinosaur, so he's a little pissed off, and he is gonna come up behind the wall there, and warrior number 4, and let's see. You see number 4. Um, you don't see him initially, but because he's blocked by the wall. But all of a sudden, you see this grung warrior uh, pretty much jump 25 feet and lands in the water in front of the Hadrosaurus. And he's gonna take his short bow and I hate to pick on Kathma when he's not here, but I'm going to. And he takes a shot at Kathma and misses.
Well, I suppose I'm gonna just step off to the side and attempt to firebolt something.
Finish off the Hadrosaurus. That'd be cool.
Oh, there's the other one. I shouldn't have re-rolled that. If I could have used that 19.
Have you seen the D&D meme on Facebook that's got this bodybuilder and he's got a D&D shirt on and it's like, how did you get to be so big? And he's like,
Every
well,
time I roll a 1, I do 1 push-up.
drop and give me 2 there, Sheer.
BRB.
Okay, 17. 17 does this huge leap from the top of the building, and you can see that this creature's high jump is at least 15 foot. And yeah. And he comes down and
How high is the roof?
let's say the top of the roof is probably 15 foot and the walls are 10 feet.
Oh, so he didn't jump like off the roof, he jumped off a wall?
No, the wall surrounding the compound is about 10 foot high. The roof is 15.
So he can fall 25 feet and be fine.
Yeah, with these creatures, I'm going to say yes. Especially landing in water and being semi-aquatic. And you can see that he's got his dagger out, but that's all that he does. And are you back with us, Kathma? gonna drop him down lower in the initiative. And grung number 11. He's running up over the rooftops and taking the position of the one that just leaped. And that is it. And Oren, you're up.
Okay. Hypnotic pattern makes a 30-foot cube. Is that a 30-foot square cube, or is that 30 foot on one side?
Shit, I was muted. Hypnotic pattern.
Yeah.
Well,
Thinking 30-foot cube. It doesn't say a 30 square foot cube. It says 30-foot cube. So 30 foot on each side. Big ass thing.
yes, it's...
It just seems like big.
I'm gonna say 30 foot on one side.
Okay. Can I put that where it doesn't hit us and hits them? And since the roof is only 15 feet, it'd even cover all the people on the roof, right?
Yes, it would.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to try and do. Hit every one of the enemies, but not us. And so I need to target... Whoa. Every one of these fools. And I think that's all of them. And then hypnotic pattern. I just do a save. DC 15. Well, let's hope this works.
Holy shit.
That ain't that bad. That'll work. So,
Yeah.
that they are all incapacitated and charmed. But it will end if they take damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. It is all also a concentration spell. So I get bumped. I also get it.
That's so awesome. You know, the only thing to make all those X's better is a bunch of wolves. Just saying.
No, the Wand of Wonder will make it better, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay,
Cover them all in mayonnaise.
I was basically hidden before, so I'm basically going to stay hidden, and I think that's going to be my turn. Duck back down behind the rock.
Okay, he's incapacitated. The dinosaur is not. And he's just going to charge forward. And as Sheer, you see him come running towards you, and as he's approaching you, you can see that he's swinging his tail in your direction. and you are able to duck it with ease. And
Oh boy. One.
the Knight of the Ones. And he's incapacitated. And Thing, you're up.
Okay, the thing has a 40-foot fly. So actually, 30 foot over there. Talk about the dinosaur's mother. And fly away. 10 feet away. So I can target the hadrosaur and do a guiding bolt. At least the effect of it. And that should be all he does.
Okay, 26 is not incapacitated. And whew. He is going to come down forward, and the incapacitated last until they get shook out of it or you take damage, correct?
Or they take damage. So it takes an action or somebody has to do damage to them.
Okay. I'm going to retcon for a little moment. He is going to jump up to where the wildling is. And as he lands, let's he jumps and lands beside the wildling and tries to push the wildling off the wall into the water. However, he slips on some moss or something, and he ends up falling down onto the stairs. And he's incapacitated. And 11 is not.
I thought that was what the frowny was.
And
Oh no, that's enemies.
number 11 is doing this massive leap over the wall. And let's see. That's 5, 10, 15. So Kathma, and Steph, and Diego,
What? No, that's all crap.
and Oren. Shit, did you target them? Okay, he starts, as he's falling, he starts making this churring noise. And you're able to hear it. And let's see, Trigger the saving throw. Sure. Your saves are shit.
Yeah, they are.
And you are stunned until his next round.
That can take for fucking ever.
And he's incapacitated. Kathma, you're up.
Alright. There's a big scary dinosaur in front of him, so he's gonna swing away. And I believe... Where's my... Where'd my weapon macro go? Oh, okay, never mind, I see it. Okay, so... 1... Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, I guess he was like really heavily damaged by something before that. Yeah, 5 hit points left.
Killed my
I
damn
think
dinosaur, man.
That's probably the biggest single creature blood splatter so far.
Yo, look at it.
Maybe it wakes you up because you just get hit with this torrent wave of blood.
Then he's going to
Nice.
step up.
You look like the
Round
mean
away.
girls picked on you when you went to prom.
Uh,
This year's
Hit-
prom king is.
Don't hit an incapacitated one.
yeah, I know. I'm going for this one here.
Oh, you hit as many of them as you want.
You wake them up.
And then he's going to give this one a quick smack with the second attack. It hits. Wow, alright. And that will end his turn.
Alright, 18 is incapacitated, and Motok, you are up, sir.
Holy crap, it's the Moltok's turn. That's exciting. Okay, well, he just whacked the dinosaur, so, trying to think who we should I target the Grun Wildling or the leader?
The wildling is still.
Well, they're both incapacitated.
Yeah.
So, but at
You can
some point,
also... I don't think Entangle breaks incapacitated, right?
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, it says damage.
If you want, you can like drop an Entangle too. Oh yeah, do whatever
Well,
you
they're
want.
they're all up on a wall, though. Can you cast Entangle on a wall? I guess so. It doesn't say I can't. You know what? I'm just gonna smoke the chief here.
That works too.
I'll go. Let's see. I'll go put it up. Okay. Selected him. Yep. Okay, and then in D&D, how does lightning work when it hits water? Does it just hit the
It's up to
person?
the DM.
Oh, please let it fry all of you all.
Well, that's ergo the reason I'm asking the question.
I mean, I think at least 3 of us are outside of the water, right?
Yeah, but Kathma might be angry. And Thing, I've already killed Thing once. How many times can you kill one imp?
I think Thing is flying. Maybe.
In this way, so.
Okay, Shocking Grasp, Call Lightning, and Chain Lightning. None of them mention interacting with water in any way, so they don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's rules for that, really.
It's really up to the DM, yeah.
Yeah,
Some shoot it like a fireball in the water.
what I'm reading on Stack Exchange is spells do only what they say they do.
Okay.
Well,
Sometimes.
Well, so I don't know. It says bolt of lightning flashes down to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Are
And
you
each
really going to
turn-
call down lightning on that poor little grung?
Well, he started it. We were all ready to just go in there and take his shit and leave peacefully, but he's all territorial and stuff. So yeah, I'll use the call lightning. So and so actually the lightning cloud is up to 10 minutes, and then I could just keep calling down every round. So boop. Cast. Oh, he succeeded his save. So
I guess he's waking up.
so and then damage 5. That's pretty lame. Yeah, let's see here. And then can I move through Diego's space?
Yes, you can.
So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna move this way. Move over to there. Is that my movement? Is it 30 or 20? It's 30.
Oh, you woke the chief up and now you're running away.
No, I'm just running over to where I can get away from Elite Warrior 11 and his sorcery. Okay. All right. Let me know about 20 minutes from now what I can do next.
So to draw a weapon, would that be a bonus action?
I think you can draw a weapon as because I know in 5e, every round, every PC gets 1 free use object interaction, and drawing a weapon is part of that.
Yeah, I would say it's free.
Okay. Because I knew there was like the feat that's like duelist or something that lets you draw 2 weapons as a free action. So I didn't know necessarily if
Right.
there's a difference between that. With
So if you want to draw a weapon, it's a free action because you get a free use object. If you want to draw 2 weapons, you have to use your action for your second weapon.
All right. Yeah. So I'm just looking to like kind of just drop the bow and draw the rapier as I run up to this grung here. So he's incapacitated already, actually. All right. Hey, look at that.
Nice.
Good hit.
Don't know why Shear's having such a hard time with this.
Damn. That's cold.
Holy crap.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, and he's still up. So fancy footwork away.
And no longer incapacitated.
It's not good.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
I'm just the first guy. You guys need to finish him off.
And Chief Yorb is going to come up, and the only person in range is Kathma, and he's going to do that mesmerizing chur.
Oh god.
And
I'm gonna use Steph's inspiration to no, I'm kidding. I'm gonna use I have an inspiration, I'm gonna reroll that.
oh,
Is
you
it all
would.
possible?
Don't give him any others if it fails. We've been down this road before.
Tef, I hear you got an inspiration hanging around. I'm just saying, man. I need my fix. I need my fix,
You
buddy.
need your inspiration. I think I need. I have one little inspiration. You guys go through these things like candy.
Okay.
So that as it's done still, right?
Yes, until his next turn. 17's incapacitated. 11 is free. And he's going to come south. And shit, he doesn't have the chur. So he's gonna come in to Bjorn, and we're gonna try and dagger you. Really, that missed. All right, Orin.
All right. We're gonna shoot at the chief. Good old Eldritch Blast.
It's classic.
It's a classic. Attack number 1. I'm going to use one of my inspirations to do that one again. Attack number 1, second try.
Hey, that's
That's
a
what
good
I'm
use.
talking about.
Now that's a good use of inspiration.
That's a damage number 1. And attack number 2. Damage number 2.
Crap.
All right, that's a
Got him
good
halfway
chunk
down.
right there. Hopefully somebody can finish him off. And that would be me.
Okay, incapacitated, and Thing, you're up.
Thing is going to fly by the chief. And as he does that, it will go chirp chirp, motherfucker. And I will target him and do a guiding bolt. Release the effect. So the next person has advantage on hitting the chief. And that's the Thing's turn.
Could I interject before? Just couldn't Thing like? Okay, no, wait, sorry, I confused what happened to Kathma with their chirping thing. My mistake. I was thinking like, couldn't Thing just wake people up? And then I just realized that's not what happened to us. With like your wave that made them incapacitated. I was confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish we could wake up Kathma that
Yeah,
way.
no, that I was just thinking of the same mechanic in my head, and yeah, that wasn't it.
Okay, 26. 26 is gonna jump up and he's gonna try to push him off, and he does succeed. And I'm thinking from falling from 15 foot high into water would wake him up.
Take damage.
Yeah, I think after 10 feet, like every 10 feet, it's like a D6. So I guess he
Yeah,
would take some damage
so.
to wake up.
Roll some damage. Get a critical. The ground hits him with a critical. It kills him, breaks his neck.
Okay, and he does indeed. Let me plot to the right one. The wildling does indeed take some falling damage and is no longer incapacitated. And that would be it for 26. 29, nope. And He is... Eleven is not incapacitated. So we're gonna try that dagger attack again. And that time it was a hit. Has some damage. Let's have a Constitution saving throw. And hey, have some poison damage. Is down. Kathma, you are no longer stunned.
Oh, I'm free.
Kill the chief.
Do I get unstunned at the start of my turn or at the end of my turn?
You say stunned until the end of the Grung's next turn.
Okay.
So, you're good to go.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Alright.
it was 11 that stunned you, and he just went.
I gotcha. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so. Right, Kathma shakes his head and steps up to the chief. And he's gonna attempt to take him down. Let's see here. Where's my attack? There it is. Hey. And one more.
Come on,
And
Chief.
attack.
Stay up, stay up.
He's gonna use his smite for the second one.
Go down, go down.
Go down.
There it is. Then I'll take off a first level spell slot. And here we go. Oh my god, he's alive!
I guess he survived by like 1 hit point.
think so,
2,
right?
actually.
And that's his turn.
Alright, Steph, you're up.
Well, I will have to call down lightning 1 step to the left of Chief Yorb, so I don't hit Kathma. It says all creatures within 5 feet, so I'll move it so that Chief Yorb and Grunge 17 both take it in the shorts.
You alright.
That makes sense?
So you're doing it from here?
Yes. Yeah, I'm doing it right there to the left. I need to drop an arrow. Right there.
That'll work.
And that'll get those 2, but spare Kathma the pain. So let's see here. So selected those guys, and then I don't have to apply the effect, but if I do the cast, it'll do the saving throws, right? So
Yeah, so you target both of them first.
I thought I did.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. I thought I had targeted him. Apparently not.
No worries.
Chief Yorb succeeds, but I don't care. He's got like 1 hit point left, so fuck you, Chief Yorb. Take that, bitches.
Nice. Oh my god,
Bam.
you got both.
Bammy bam.
Yorb just kind of exploded, didn't he?
Yeah. So I'm talking about. Okay, victory dance.
It's like a Tarantino movie very quickly in here.
Yeah. All this red here.
Alright, Diego.
Alright, let's run up here with my dagger as well this time. And let's... Oh crap, Oh, is he stunned? Is that why that wasn't at advantage?
Go ahead and roll it again.
From flanking, you should have it anyways, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was automatic, but oh nope, wasn't meant to be. All right, here comes the dagger though.
It should have been automatic. He's had a little bit of problems with flanking in this plug-in.
No worries. And that one. And fancy back away.
And that was stuff that killed Chief Yorb.
Although Kathman did all the heavy lifting. I just kind of shoved him over the edge.
And Sheer, you're up.
Boy. Kill that one. Up here. Oh, actually, I can probably move over there, can't I? Damn. Fine, then. Be that way.
Okay. Number 11. Is going to hop down onto the stairs, and then he's going to hop toward Kathma, land, and try and stick you with a dagger, which misses. And you can hear the entire time that this grung is
You roll with disadvantage?
he's yelling loudly.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Grung 26 is on the roof, and I have a clear line of sight over the wall, I assume?
Yes, you would be able to see
Okay.
him on the roof.
Okay. Because that one is on the roof. Eldritch Blast. Shot number 1 is a hit. And damage. And shot number 2. Whoa, there we go. It's good night. Splat. Good night, sweet prince. That's my turn.
Yeah, it counted his dagger attack as a ranged weapon.
Yeah, which
Because
is weird. That's why I
you
brought
can
it up.
You can throw a dagger, so wouldn't it? Doesn't it show up in the actions tab? Or doesn't it show up twice as both a melee and a ranged attack?
Yeah, it usually does.
Probably just used the wrong one by accident.
Well, the first one that missed was the rapier, wasn't it?
No, I'm talking about we're talking about the grung that swung his dagger at Kathma last round.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. And you mean I went to all that trouble to wake him up and he ain't got shit. Okay, number 4 is... Yeah, the wildling comes forward, and you can see him cast a
I
spell.
mean, I think you can look into this. It's not that hard. But before we do doors, I want to do those vanities.
You're so vain. And yes, you see this grung cast a spell, but you don't see anything that's happened. And
I am not a fan of that.
however, we are now considering that circle as difficult terrain. And 14's incapacitated, and Thing, you're up.
I'm just waiting for them to combine into a frog moth.
20 feet there. 40 feet there. And
Can you hear me okay? Yeah, there I am. Okay, sorry.
yeah, your volume's way low though.
How about that?
Better.
Yeah, my microphone was...
And does the effect on him, and that's the thing.
Okay, these are all incapacitated, so Kathma, you're up.
Alright, so what did you mean when you said we couldn't see? Like, is this whole sphere completely dark to us, or?
No, you saw him cast a spell, but you did not see a specific effect happen as a result of that spell.
Okay. Alright, if that's the case, Kathman doesn't know what he did, but he doesn't like this thing casting spells. So he's going to step this way. You just tell me what happens.
I'm gonna let you move without trouble.
Oh. Alright. Okay, sure. Then he will bring his sword down on the spellcaster. So. Oh boy. I'm gonna put a spell to this one. Why not?
Yeah, baby.
Kathma, you look up and you see this flaming cow hurling from outer space at you.
Okay.
Because, you know, the way I read it, that definitely broke his concentration.
Oh, alright.
Since you were just right on the edge of it in a particular way, what he cast was spike growth. And the ground underneath of you started sprouting hard spikes and thorns. So when you move through it, you take 2d4 for every 5 feet you travel.
That's smart. If only he wasn't incapacitated at the start of the combat.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, that would have been really bad for a lot of us, actually. And since it's water, we can't see it either, so that's really cool. I like that a lot.
So, anything else you'd like to do to...
Yeah, he's gonna do one backswing
his
at
fun.
drawing 11. Listen, this is just payback for the Froghemoth, okay? You had plenty of fun with the Froghemoth.
Don't forget the Yanti battle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That was tough, man. Oh man. All right, and that's that. He's gonna like finish his movement right about here, and he's end his turn. Boom.
Okay, 18 is incapacitated. Steph,
Well, thing is kind
number.
of right in the way. But,
Yeah.
Like that stopped you before.
Yeah.
you kill thing once, and all of a sudden you're marked for life. I'll put it right there so it doesn't hurt thing. So, you guys can hear me? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we hear
Yep.
I'm eating potato chips, so I'm turning my mic on and off, and I keep losing track of whether it's off or not. So
you. No
I'm
worries.
like, well, hopefully they can't hear me crunching. Well, we'll see. But anyway, so let's see. I want to select 17 and 29, and I will call lightning down on them. Grunge 7 lives. Okay, well, whatever. See how it does here. Ugh, nothing really exciting there, but well, one guy's dead. That's not so bad.
And 7 would be no longer incapacitated.
He's been multacinated.
And Diego, you're up.
I'll run up this way.
Alrighty.
And I'll attack this grung. Yeah, it's probably worth it. I'll just offhand with the dagger on this grung, I guess, as well. But it's just that, and I only got 5 more feet of movement, so I'll just dance away over here.
And 4 is no longer incapacitated. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh well. I just assumed this was just a great big melee. I didn't really realize.
Okay, and 4,
Just tap him in the forehead.
Bjorn, you want to go ahead and make an attack of opportunity?
Get him, Bjorn.
I will certainly make the attempt.
Say it that way, Bjorn.
And
There
with
would be a
that,
1 and then something.
you see him make a huge leap away from you. And you can hear him yelling in grung.
Bet he's talking about how handsome we all are.
I think I'm going to attempt to chase that down with a firebolt. And I'm after him.
like Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, when we just took a long rest, do I want to burn my action surge so early?
Isn't it recharge on a short rest or action surge?
I think it's. Oh no, it is a short rest.
Yeah, short or long, I think.
That then is yes, yes I do. Man, you guys are tough.
Okay. That good old song. Blasty. Shooty. Do I have a line of sight to 18?
Yes, you would.
Okay.
Anything to wake him up.
Anything to wake him up. Well, about that time. And that's my turn.
And 18 is no longer incapacitated. Okay, Grung 14 is still frozen. Thing, you're up.
Thing. Well, actually, it's 15 feet up and then maybe. $15 feet up, and that is 40. Something like that. And then we will do the help action. Number 18. And that's his turn.
All right. Kathma will. How tall are these rooftops? Hello?
15 feet.
Yeah, 15 feet. Sorry, I was muted.
No worries. So if he steps back, say this way, would he have a clear line of sight with those on the roof then?
Yeah, I give it to you.
Great. He's gonna step back, and he's also going to cast his lovely Eldritch Blast. And that's it. And a turn.
Right. That's Moltak. Let's make some magic. I am going to call lightning right there so that I can help Bjorn in his efforts to get rid of Grung Elite Warrior 4. Fails because it sucks. What? That's shit. Anyway, and then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna ease over a little bit here, so that if he does decide to do something, it won't hurt me. So there you go.
All right, Diego.
I mean, you can wild shape as a bonus action, can't you?
I can, but I haven't really saw the need here since we've pretty much plowed through 20 of these things.
It turned into a dinosaur and just blocked him.
Well, yeah. What fun is that? I can light him up with lightning. See, look at that. You got Diego coming over there to help you out.
Here I am to save the day.
Go, Diego. Go, Diego.
Kill him with your 1,000 sneak attack dice.
It's getting there.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. So I guess I'll have to use the dagger. The dreaded dagger. Oh, it did hit. Alright. I'll fancy away. It's all yours, Bjorn. You got this.
Thank you for moving out of the way. Bjorn, you can see that this grung in front of you is getting ready. Ooh. First thing he's going to do is you hear him do this churring sound again.
Yeah, he's definitely calling for backup.
And
Face.
you are stunned. And actually, Diego would be in range of that as well. But he succeeded. And you see this frog jump, and really he's off the map unless you all want to give pursuit. He is running the fuck away.
Well, I'm stunned again, so I can't do anything.
I mean, I could easily chase him down.
Getting feelings of deja vu all of a sudden.
What if
Well, I'll
he
go
runs with your
before he
friend?
goes again, and I got billions of movement, and I still get sneak attack if it's 1-on-1. So
Somehow Bjorn is stunned by the person you're chasing yet again.
yeah, it's what I do, I guess.
Okay.
I'm like the
Another head-
Flash on our Justice League. I just like run around and clean up things around the fight, push people out of the way.
DM gets to cheat. He's the one rolling my saves.
Right. I will shoot at Zekrung on the roof.
You
And
slayed the crime on the roof.
He
And
maybe
then-
pot shot that grung running away.
yeah, try to pick off the other grung.
Save me from running. Take him
It's like
midair.
shooting frogs in a shrine. And the thing. See, the other two grungs are incapacitated, so he'll just hang out. Pass his turn.
He could have went
Kinda-
over and bit him or stung him.
Eh, have a
And
smoke on the roof.
Right?
Have them collect their weapons.
I was actually gonna walk up here. And Kathma pulls out
a blanket and then just cover him.
and beat him with a
Just
soap bar.
hold him. Just
Yeah.
hold him down.
Alright, so
I was gonna say he's gonna pull out his rope and spend the his action tying this dazed
Yes, tie him
frog
up first. Yes.
remember, he's poisonous to touch. So be careful.
You are
Actually, if you boil him, he won't notice, and he'll just die.
There you
correct. Slowly bring up the temperature.
Slowly bring up the temperature of the water until
Stop
he boils
you.
to death. That's awesome.
You slip like a coin inside his stomach and cast heat metal.
Oh, stop.
Oh my god.
It won't even incapacitate. He won't notice.
So this is what Kappa wants to do. He's gonna pull out the rope and start tying up the grung. And
So-
gingerly remove the weapon if you can.
Yes, you are able to do that. And 18 is tied up. And Steph.
So that one guy's making a run for it, looks like. Or has 14 always been there?
That guy's just incapacitated. He's been
yeah.
laying there since the beginning of the fight.
So here's something I was thinking about the other day. I gotta admit, I actually saw this online.
Alright.
What if I was to? Oh shoot, I don't have create water memorized. I was gonna say, what if I was to create water inside his lungs?
Even better, you can destroy water from him and just, nullify
Yeah.
him, I guess.
I have to remember that. So I'll memorize that. We'll create water inside somebody's lungs. That just seems like a really cool thing to do. Anyway, in the meantime, here I'll.
And the destroy water would have worked because they have to soak for an hour in water every 24 hours or they automatically die.
Oh my gosh.
So the what's the duration on this incapacitated thing? Like, should I bother attacking number 14, or are we gonna?
It's
just
like
go in-
6 rounds, I think.
Yeah, you got 6 more rounds.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you know what? Might as well make a trifecta out of the deal. So, yeah, I guess we'll activate Warrior 14 and light him up. Let me scroll back down here. Past all my wild shapes. Boom. Yeah. He failed. Ha. And then, a decent roll. 19 points.
And 14 is no longer incapacitated. And Diego.
Imagine being 14, you wake up from a nice hypnotic dream, and all of a sudden everyone's dead around you.
And you're smoking.
Yeah, you're smoking.
Your Brussels sprouts are on fire, and you're like, what the hell?
So he's still prone, right?
Yes, he would be.
Excellent.
Give me a second, I'll throw the effect on him.
Alright. This ain't gonna kill him. I'm just gonna move over here now, I guess. And yeah.
And Bjorn, you're no longer stunned.
Cool. I guess I'm gonna scoot over there. and do very little damage to number 14.
It's okay, buddy. You're still part of the team.
And Oren, you're up.
And Oren will move up looking for targets. And from there, do I get a line of sight on Grung 14? Nope.
No, you wouldn't have it.
Okay, well then that would be my turn. And the thing will
Can you
Come
cast through thing like wizard familiars?
I touch spells only.
Oh, okay.
And I'll thing go over to the edge and look over and go, hey boss, you missed one. And that'll be his turn.
Okay, 18 ain't doing nothing. If he stands up and does a dash, it would just take part of his movement, correct?
Yeah. Standing up only takes half his movement. so
Half
he's
his
still-
movement, yeah. Unless, yeah.
So he gets 1.5 of his movement if he stands up and dashes.
Okay, Diego, you want to try and take a swing at him?
Yep.
Whack him, Diego. Whack him. Boom. So much for ground.
Yeah, no sneak attack though on this one.
Keep it
Yeah,
going.
because it has to be on my next turn, right?
I think
Well,
it's
how does
once
that
per round for
work?
sneak attack. I think it's very specific for Rose that it's
Once
round
per
and-
turn. So I
Oh,
guess because
yeah.
since it, so
you would
since
get
it's
sneak attack.
his turn, I don't know,
Yeah.
or I'm not sure.
I remember this discussion like years ago when we were first playing 5e, and I believe you do actually get the sneak attack gun.
Because I do
Opportunity attack.
qualify for it because my swashbuckler ability does. So I qualify for it, but I don't know just if this counts as an extra turn since it's his turn.
Let's see, you did sneak attack before. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Just don't
I
call the
give you-
wolves.
I'll give you
Don't worry, I
anything.
won't. That's
Not
why
the
I
wolves.
gave That's why I gave it to Oren.
Alright, Kappa puts away his shield, slowly drags this grung over to this broken section of the wall, and lays his neck on the wall.
How come every fight you have to try to kidnap one of them?
He's gonna, put his foot on the body to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. And he raises his, sword in two hands, and he looks ready to, give it a go.
Okay, let's see here. What do we got left? That guy is all toast and stuff. And then Warrior 18 is all tied up, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
just the guy
Yeah.
tied up is the only one left.
Okay, so in that case, I am just going to move 1, 2.
Now you turn into an Allosaurus and bite his head.
Well, if he's tied up, then I don't see the point of killing him. I mean, we should always leave one behind.
It's easier.
To if we could speak his
Repopulate?
language. Well, yeah, if we speak his language, we should be like, tell everyone what has happened. And just,
They were just defending their home.
yeah.
That's technically true. We're
of
literally
them.
here to steal their
Hey,
shit.
manifest destiny.
Think of them as an indigenous tribe in Australia. There's a thing, and a bunch of criminals show up. And
More like amphibious destiny.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, so. Anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna move up to there, and kind of it. So
So, we can go out of combat since this guy is tied up. Are you going to behead him, Kathma?
He would, unless anyone wants anything to do with this grung.
Couldn't we just tie him up out of the water and then just leave him there?
Okay, why would you get such a
No.
Well, I mean, these shrines are always trapped.
Right. There you go.
We could just—he's all tied up. We can just kind of hurl him like a sack of potatoes down the hallway or something, right? And see what happens.
Wait, listen for the crunching noise.
Worst case scenario, he bounces.
Roll him down the hall.
just
That's
give him a
awesome.
clean, painless death.
Oh.
Well, I assume that's why Kathma like tied him up, right? Like, what else are we gonna do with him?
This is
Are we going to let him go at the end of this?
The Kappa just wanted to make sure he couldn't hurt anyone once he was done.
Yeah, if we killed him, he wouldn't have been able to hurt anyone. But now we're just delaying it. Are we really gonna let him go? I don't think so. So I mean, I guess it's to set off traps, right? Like,
all
what
right,
else is
well,
there?
you know, Kappa
guys
hands the rope to who was speaking, Diego.
That
He
is
wants no
one
part of
move.
this, but he's gonna gladly give you the rope, so he doesn't have to deal with this.
That's awesome.
Wait, you kidnap people and then hand them off? What kind of slave taker are you?
He likes to give them hope before he kills them and makes sure they die. Right?
Oh,
Yeah,
come
but I'm
on.
the one over here. You should have killed him. He's like, nope, here you go. He's yours now.
You
It's
wanna
okay,
set up
little
traps
froggy.
for them?
It'll be all right. Here,
I
kill
thought
him.
you wanted to set a trap. That's why
No,
you
no,
were
no.
taking him. I mean, we
Wants to
could have
give
just
him a
killed him
clean
while he
death.
slept.
You want to give him a clean death. You know, if he doesn't kill him with one blow, then he needs him to
He
stay
was
still. So
he
can-
was unconscious. We could have been pretty clean.
I do like a D8 plus 4. I don't think I can kill him with one blow.
Keep him around. We can always use his poison. We can just wipe our blades on him.
Oh
Just
God!
drag him around.
Now you're thinking. Now
you
you're
get
Every
Every
day
combat,
he gets
everybody's
new
over there.
scars.
Wiping him down with their sword.
Yeah. Well, we just don't wipe it. You just stab
these
him. once.
these shallow cuts on him all the time as we're
Oh, no.
dragging
Yes.
our blades on him. like a whetstone. We're just like,
The fuck?
Kathma, you're the worst. I love it. Let's
Oh my god.
Church would be like, so
do it. This is our idea guy right here.
This is our idea.
I'm sure he'll be so thankful for Gathma for saving his life. As
He
it
could be
becomes
your,
our
like-
poisonous whetstone.
Poisonous.
Gee.
Hey, Steph, you can create water so we can keep him around, can't we?
I'd have to. I haven't memorized that spell. I'd have to change out something for that. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of other useless spells I never used that I could change for it. So
Excellent. We'll just carry him in this shallow bucket all the time, and
Well,
he
can use him
can't
like a
leave
pack-
or he dries out and dies.
Yeah, use him like a pack mule. He doesn't need arms for that, though. We just tie him stuff on him.
God.
Well, leave him with the arms. I heard frog blades are good.
honestly, just
Yeah.
kill him at this point. And be done with it. It's getting weird.
All right. Put him
Alright.
down.
Because it made sense in the beginning.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're not going to do all of that. Instead, we're just going to give this grung a clean death and spare him the fate of being toyed with by a pretty evil pack of people.
Pretty much.
Sounds like
Called Kathma and Friends.
Gathma and the Justice League.
Oh my god.
Murder Lord Kathma and the Slave Takers.
Please don't.
Murder Lord Kev.
Tell everyone we're here, Frog.
His right hand, Bjorn the Butterfly Slayer.
Okay.
He'll be here in a minute. He's stunned.
So
Oh.
we are killing the grung, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You managed to. It's a clean blow, and his head rolls off the wall, the little fragment of the wall there, and it splashes in the water. And in the near distance to you, you can hear this cry of anger and so forth, and it's several, and you can tell that they're all it's in the grung language. However, the longer that they're yelling, the more that you can hear that it is moving away from you.
Oh, you're gonna get it now, Kathma.
We wanted
Yeah.
to negotiate, but it was Kathma.
Don't worry, we got your back, but you really screwed up now this time, bud.
I just killed someone's like dad, and he just started on a epic quest to gain power and slay me.
I just threw a picture in Discord of how I am considering this combat.
Welp.
You know, that's what they get for being frog people. I mean, seriously, what did they expect?
Absolutely.
You know,
Who's
get
superior now, you frogs?
Yeah. Stupid frogs.
And
Evolve.
guys, if you don't mind, this is a great spot to take 10, and then we'll clean out this shrine.
Sure thing.
Sounds good.
Cool.
For me.
All right. See you in 10.
kind of guessed it would take about half of them. I never thought it would take like most of them.
That was too funny.
So you said these guys had short bows, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna grab enough arrows to fill my quiver.
Not a problem.
Just needed 7 more after that, and then pick up my bow that I left on the sand in front of the water.
Don't slip on all the blood.
Would they have anything on them or just frog junk?
Just frog junk. I can't believe he beheaded the frog.
Frog legs.
Technically, it wasn't genocide till Kathma killed the last one.
Really? That's what we're going for? That's the line we're drawing?
That's how this tale would be remembered.
Yes.
Kathma, with murderous intent in his eye, tied up the last remaining Krug.
Well, when I started, he was one of 2, you know?
5th edition doesn't have coup de grace like Pathfinder, does it?
No, it does not.
That's too
Not in, like, the basic rules, but, you know, I think most GMs just sort of do their own thing.
Pretty much
Yeah.
the way it kind of works is it's like an auto crit. In any situation that you would get like coup de grace, it's like an auto crit.
Okay, since everyone's back, the doors are slightly ajar. And you can see light flickering from inside the shrine.
Should we do the usual? Sacrificial imp?
Might as well. We don't have any more grungs. Someone killed them all.
So, do you get any new abilities for taking the Oath of Treachery?
Hey!
heaved a
Oh.
grung through the door. Screwed that up.
So you're gonna send thing in
Yeah, I think the
Demo.
tokens are locked.
and unlock tokens, and you're good.
Since the door is cracked open, I'll have him just push the door the rest of the way open. Why not?
Okay, you see torches shedding light over rooms filled with treasure. There's chests heaped with coins. There's polished figurines. There's string of pearls and ornate pieces of armor. And set into the floor in front of the other double door is a mosaic that depicts a frog-like humanoid beating a leopard that has snakes emerging from its shoulders. And you can see the cuneiform inscriptions that are woven above and below the combatants. And this particular one reads, teaches us to serve only ourselves.
So, Kathma is. What do we know about the frog-headed dude? But that's not the froghemoth.
Yes, you would recognize it as,
I think Nangang is the grung that stole the spear, right?
yeah, it's part of the Legend of the Nine, and let's see.
So Shagambi the Kamadan was going to venture forth and make a plea to Omu, but during one of their resting periods or something, they put down their spear, and then Nangang the Grung stole their spear and took off with it, which caused Shagambi to go off on, like, I'm guessing, an endless chase for the Grung.
Okay, so he's a thief of some kind.
Yeah, yeah, the Commandant fashioned the holy spear, but she left it by the riverbank. And, yeah, in her rage, Shagmambi, whatever, forgot all about the Omuans and just started chasing the Grung forever.
Well, there's lots of treasure inside, and I'm wondering if we're supposed to either take the treasure or not take the treasure, or... weird.
And
I'll have thing stay flying so not as to touch the ground in case there's traps, and take a look around the corner. I'll describe the situation to the other people.
yes, yeah, he goes, he sees a hallway that branches off into a couple of other rooms, and since you're gonna send him the next way, yeah, you just see all these rooms piled with treasure.
But mostly monetary, not like weapons or wands or...
No, you're seeing some armor, but you're not seeing any, like, magic wands or magic swords.
Serve only yourselves. Or ourselves.
If I had to take a guess, I'd say there's a 50-50 shot that taking all the treasure, that either taking all the treasure will trigger a trap, or ignoring the treasure will trigger a trap.
And there's a double door here that seems to be closed.
Yep.
Yes, the double door in front of you, it's closed, and you notice it has neither a keyhole nor a handle. And above it, you can read, "Whoever amongst you is the richest, bring me your gifts."
Well, there's a lot of riches in the temple. Or shrine, rather.
So which one of us has the most cash? Like is that person supposed to approach? Looking at you, Bjorn.
Kathma.
I've got
is
33 gold pieces. I don't know if that means I have the most. But
Oh, I have 60.
I too have 60.
well, what the fuck are you doing volunteering me, huh?
I just assumed that you had the most cash.
Yeah, I have like 4, so
Oh man, in that case I'm loaded.
Catherine gives Voltac 1 gold piece. Here, now you have the most gold.
So I have to
Actually, that would be Orin.
What? Orin! You hoarding gold over there? How much do you
damn
have?
it. If only we had a grung.
Oh, 65.
Damn.
Orin,
I'd never had
oh,
the opportunity to spend it in the first since I joined late.
That's fair.
Whoever has the most wealth, it says.
Richest. Whoever is the richest among you, whoever among you is the richest, bring me your gifts.
bring me your gifts.
Oh,
I'm. Okay, so the question is, does this puzzle have anything to do with the treasure? Because, like, hang on.
Yeah, maybe you have to
sorry.
give.
I have food in my mouth. Give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe give. Put your coins on the dais, and that if it's enough, it will open the doors. But you can't steal from him to put it on the dais, because that wouldn't be yours; it would be his.
Yeah, that's actually the mosaic in the floor, not a dais.
Oh, okay.
Also, rich is a bit relative. Even if we're only talking about monetary value, there's the estimated value of the gear we're carrying to consider as well.
That's also true.
Well, whoever's the healthiest is also the richest in some manner of speaking as well. So it depends on how philosophical you want to get about it.
Well, given this room is filled with treasure of monetary value, I would just stick with monetary stuff for now
Alright.
until one of us is blasted away and proven otherwise.
Alright, so we also have to consider that. Wait, what language is this written in?
It's an old Omuan.
The Nomuan, so the Grungs technically couldn't have read this, right?
Correct.
So, okay, I was gonna say that it would not make sense because it said earlier that even the chieftain had not seen what's inside, but he couldn't read the damn instruction on how to open a door. Maybe he just never offered the treasures he kept inside here to the dais.
Actually, look
Or-
at the chief's. Like, did he have any cash on him or anything? Or, I mean, we whacked him and moved on, but did we search him?
Yeah, they had no cash.
Okay. Well,
Nothing but frog stuff.
okay. Well, I didn't know. Maybe the wildling had a wand or something. Okay.
Right. So Captain was gonna say, I'm gonna go and try and touch one of the treasures and see what happens.
Go Kathma.
You do you.
You may want to remove yourself from the steps of this thing just in case anything happens. There you go.
We got
Alright,
your back.
it's gonna go here. And he's gonna reach over and grab a bunch of coins.
Yeah, you've got a handful of coins.
Alright. He's gonna, walk around. Still okay?
Still okay.
He's gonna go to the doorway here. He's gonna say, it's probably really dumb if I try to leave the shrine with the coins. Do you want me to try?
I am okay with you trying that.
Throw a coin at the door.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Here. steps back a little bit, grabs a singular coin, and hucks it at Moltak.
That Moltak. Catch me,
Catch,
man.
bro.
Come again?
I
You're-
catch it.
Okay, Motok, you catch the coin and you're looking at it and you're wondering why he didn't throw you a real coin, but instead he threw you this coin-sized shape of tin.
Because
It's a-
Cathman's a tight ass. Hello. That's pretty obvious by now.
That's why he likes free labor so much.
So I will say it's a fake and throw it back to him.
Alright, Kappa catches it, or attempts to.
And Kathma, you wonder why he called it a fake and threw you back this gold coin.
What are you talking about? It's gold. He throws it back.
Ugh.
and it's
Honestly,
tin.
you are so dumb. This is not a real coin. You're being lied to.
Huh. Well, how much is tin worth?
Not much.
It's worth less than copper.
Alright, he's going to put the tin coin back. They're still coins, and he's gonna walk around looking for something that would be, better. You said there were armors around, maybe?
Yeah. You're seeing several pieces of armor. You know, there's a breastplate here, gauntlets there.
He's gonna find the one that's the most decorated and just kitted out with gems and encrusted in jewels. You can
Yes,
find.
you are able to find one that's similar to what you described.
Right, he's gonna lift it off and with both hands, gonna start waddling back. Da-da-da-da-da. Reaches here and he says, "Okay, well, I don't know if this is fake or not, and I guess we won't know until I cross the threshold. So technically, this could still be real treasure." And he wants to. This is a mosaic, you said, right?
Yes,
Alright, he puts it down in the mosaic.
nothing happens.
Okay, so that didn't work. Alright, so Kathma waves over to Orin and asks them to give him 5 gold pieces. Actually, just 3 would do.
Okay, I'll throw him 3 gold pieces.
And Kathma, you catch 3 gold pieces.
Alright, you're gonna grab this, stuff into his pouch. Now he has 63 gold pieces. He's gonna go back to the dais and pick up the armor. And then place both the armor and the pouch of coins down again.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Just push the doors open.
I was gonna say,
That's
have we actually tried to just open
true.
the doors?
I just assumed it was locked. Let me try that door. So yeah.
The armor and the coins are still on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Is the door closed and locked?
No, nothing at all happened.
No. What I meant to say is, Kathma tries to push open the door. Is it?
Oh yeah,
not-
they're not budging.
Okay.
So maybe you have to have the money in your hand when you push open the doors.
Okay. Oh, all right. He's gonna pick up both.
And
Okay.
as you pick up both and you start to turn around, the door automatically opens.
Wow, you got it. That's huh.
And inside, you see a dusty room. There is a stone cube resting on the pedestal that has been carved and painted to look like a squat humanoid frog.
Right. Just out of curiosity, he steps away from the door.
Still carrying the stuff, the door closes.
Huh. Okay. Steps in.
And the door opens, and that's the cube that you see.
Doesn't look
All right.
like much of a frog. His carving skills are lacking.
Kappa says there might be a chance where someone has to stand by the door with these things.
Fine. I'll stand by the doors with these things.
Here you
Alright,
go.
give me all your crap. I'll hold on.
Here
to
you go.
it.
I want to get
Okay,
stuck
okay.
in there, you know?
No, yeah, blah blah. I get it. Go get the cube. Let's move on.
Yeah, he goes over and sort of tests the bottom a little bit because he had bad experience with weighted traps before. And if it doesn't give, he's just going to pick up the cube.
And you have this cube in your hand. Congratulations. You
I'll
have
run.
got cube number 8.
Sweet.
Alright, he's going to start leaving.
And as Moltok steps away from the door, they close.
Whew. Alright, now, Kappa is going to take the 3 gold pieces that was loaned to him and give it back to Orin. Are all his coins now tin?
Your coins are coins.
Oh, thank God. That was a very real possibility.
Yes, everything that was actually called the Chamber of Greed.
Oh.
And everything was under an illusion spell. The coins were tin. Silver decanters were actually clay jugs, and the glittering armor that you saw was actually rusty scrap metal.
Of course.
But you have a cube, and you have some experience points.
It's always nice to get experience points from Genocide.
And unbeknownst to you, you've also started a blood feud.
Yeah. Oh no.
I would expect to encounter the Grungs again.
No.
And you coup de grace somebody once, and it's like all of a sudden everything's.
Kill off a tribe, like one tribe, and then you're all of a sudden a villain these days.
Well, well, you know, Kathma just decapitated. What was it? A warrior, even?
Yeah.
You know, it was lower on the social class. It's Moltok that actually killed the king or the chieftain.
I don't think that's right.
And we did tell him
that's
not
right.
to
Yeah,
do
you
that.
did kill the chieftain.
Yeah, but he started it.
We begged Moltek not to do it, but he was like, you know what? I hate
A lie.
frogs. I just
You
hate
lie.
them.
You piece of shit. You know that's not true. Well, fuck you, man. That's bullshit. Moltok doesn't like that. Moltok doesn't play. I'll warn you right now. Moltok don't play. Throw Moltok under the bus. Jesus Christ. Try to do the right thing for once.
Yeah, hit the leader of their tribe with a lightning bolt. Yeah.
Well, once again, I didn't know that he was necessarily the leader. He wasn't wearing a crown.
Don't you think your ignorance of their culture is just going to make them even more mad at you?
Frog people
I
have no
thought
culture.
we established that
See?
Chief
See?
York had
Their
Their culture is eating bugs. How is that a culture? Eating bugs, croaking, ribbiting,
Damn, that's
I got this.
kind of dark for a Druid.
That's cold there. That's cold.
Yeah.
He identifies as a frog.
Yeah, right.
No, dog. Dog.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Shall we wipe out the last shrine?
We
Wipe it out like a group of frogs.
Yeah.
we may as well.
What's this one got? Bunnies? Killer bunnies?
I'm
Like
sure
rabbits
we
to
did that
club?
one already.
With
Baby
sharp
seal.
pointy teeth.
No, this is the baby seal shrine.
Stop. Oh god.
At the doorway, there's a coat rack full of clubs.
Oh my God.
We'll just go all in with Moltok's membership.
Boy, did I pick the wrong session to start live streaming again.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I may be a druid, but I'm a really shitty environmentalist, I gotta say.
The
one
animal
of those-
abuse allegations alone.
Is that druid wearing a fur coat? What the hell? The oil company be like, yeah, we got this guy. He really knows where to go in the jungle. It's like he just knows the place like the back of his hands. Drill here.
Yeah, which school is he a part of? Darwin?
That's right.
He finds
Well,
the
Circle of
tribes
Darwin,
and
there you
just
go.
like
Didn't
kills
want
the
to get
leadership.
killed. They shouldn't have been frogs. Just
The
saying.
Circle of Darwin.
Oh,
At least you didn't torture him by slowly boiling him.
I should have cut the legs off. Fry 'em.
No, we only gave him a little bit of hope by saving him alive, just enough before we murdered him.
we also didn't, keep him around as a poison whetstone, so that's a plus for us, right?
Well, I mean,
That's just
it's
kind of worth
not like
some
we held
karma.
It's not like we held a mirror up, so he had to watch himself getting whacked. And then,
Okay. On the Omu map, you have proceeded going through the water. When you get near the waterfall, you are able to make your way around and find shallow parts of the water. However, you see this waterfall that plunges 50 feet into this very deep pool. And just pointing that out.
Along
And
the way, Kathma does help Bjorn patch up his 14 hit points with his lay on hands.
not a problem.
Thanks.
There you go.
Okay, so you all are at number 9 on the map now. And new map coming at you. And you all are at the bottom of it, but on the wrong level. Oh, there's Diego. Okay, you are. As you're approaching, you see crocodiles wallowing in this muddy lake bed. Um, and there's a walled ruin, and you see two columns flanking the entrance, carved with the images of a long-legged bird with a needle-like beak. And at the building's front, you see slimy steps ascending into the entrance. And and 11.
Cool, Frogger.
Ah. Okay, I can turn them all on. But yes, you can see 4 hungry crocodiles lurking in the shrine's flooded courtyard.
Okay.
All right, you're up, Moltak. Turn into a crocodile and seduce him.
Oh
Seduce them.
shit.
Are these just
Get your-
regular crocodiles or giant crocodiles?
These are regular crocodiles, which are large to begin with.
You could be king of the orgy if you can turn into a giant crocodile.
Why you gotta make it weird?
Get your scaly freak on.
Like freak on. Play some stripper music. Get a pole. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. I mean, I could wild shape into a crocodile, but then what? Am I supposed to talk to them somehow? Or do I go in and get eaten by the rest of the crocodiles?
Well,
Like
it's
turn into a-
Go in, kill the bull crocodile, and become leader of these crocodile, and send them against the grung.
Oh god.
Turn into a female crocodile, and the other crocodiles will fight each other for your affection.
Gosh, you know, that is tempting. That is tempting. I'll have to. But
It did work in the
I'm
past.
I'm
But-
going to take a hard pass. After the dog experience, no, I'm not seeing it.
How do you know that they're male crocodiles? They could be female.
Yeah. And we all know they're a bunch of catty bitches, so no,
Well,
I'm not
he-
doing it.
He's the druid. I figure he was going to know.
I am not rolling over a crocodile to check.
Would that be animal handling? What would that be?
I can't even imagine. I don't know. Maybe if you buy him a drink first.
No, it's only animal handling if he strokes them.
Yeah, okay. We need to find a different plan, 'cause this one is horrible. I'm just saying.
Wasn't this plan A though? Isn't this always the first thing we try?
To heckle the druid is always plan A.
Really? That's your plan? Go straight to something inappropriate for the druid?
Yeah, it starts out this way, and then we end up doing something where Kathma kidnaps somebody.
Oh come on.
Catholic kidnaps him.
Yeah, we could always use the wand of wonder to make a cloud of butterflies that Steph could kill. Or Shorn could kill. Sheer could kill.
Okay. So, I'm guessing we know which shrine this is because we already have all the other cubes, and this is the only one we don't have, right?
Correct.
Okay, so Papa Zal, or however you want to pronounce that, he was an Evelus. I don't know what that is.
It's a bird creature.
Okay, he's an Evelus that was described as wily, and he was the one who actually made Kubazan the Froghemoth the way he is and sent him against Omu. But then that got turned around when Omu beat Kubazan or something, and then Kubazan, now being free, started chasing Papazal around the world, or something. I'm noticing this is a theme for a lot of these legends. That's what we know about Papazatl. I don't know why there are crocodiles outside his shrine. Maybe they just live here now.
It seems like maybe there's only 3 gods, and people just kept confusing the names.
That might be it.
Well, I mean, we could. What if we? What if you did the incapacitation thing again and incapacitated them all, and then we just try to get in and get out without having to whack all the crocodiles? Or
See, it's always your idea to do that. Don't blame it on us next time.
Uh,
I can entangle one of them at a time.
However you want to say it.
I say we just blast them.
There is that.
You're
I
in
mean,
this now too? Great.
I could always use new handbag and a pair of boots.
new shoes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The
Worst
druid
druid.
who's
Worst
always looking to
druid.
kill animals for his clothing line.
Uh,
You go get your handbag.
Aren't you like a druid? Let's not talk
Literally
about
the
that.
worst druid
Feel,
ever.
feel this leather. Feel that. See, you can't make that sort of thing. I thought
You know
that
how
was
much it's
weird.
At
worth if you
least
export
you
it?
know if it's a man or a male or a female now.
I may be a druid, but I'm a realist. I get it.
Okay.
You're gonna get it.
Hmm.
I guess we're gonna try and clear the crocodiles out of the way, one way or the other. So,
Yep.
hypnotism, or are we gonna
Oh,
do this?
you know, we should have
steel?
brought like chunks of poisoned frog meat for them. Could have
Oh
just
yeah,
fed
another
it to 'em.
use we could use the live grung prisoner for. Look at
Yeah,
that.
but no, you had to kill him.
I just picture they're following us and they're like, listen to him talk about us. Oh my god, he's a monster.
These are the most horrible adventures yet.
Like one crocodile. There's 4 crocodiles, so 1 limb per crocodile, and they all get poisoned.
Yeah, that would have been cool to poison the crocodiles. But, oh well, yeah, we were on this. So
All right,
maybe a whetstone behind.
let's kill the
The
crocodiles.
druid could turn into a swan and try to get them all together in one area, and then fly away as we all toss our nukes in there.
Right. Well,
That's good.
or you can just have Thing hover close to the surface. Just saying, visible. You could, I don't know, put a piece of meat on him or something.
What did Thing ever do to you, anyways?
Nothing.
Okay, what's roll initiative?
Show me on the doll where thing touched you.
Oh my God! You did not just go down the pedo thing.
Okay, who said that?
I did.
The
I'm
pedo
sorry.
thing.
That was you, Augie.
That's just wrong.
I didn't say it.
Oh,
Wrong,
that's
wrong,
me.
wrong,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, no more.
Kathma.
Oh.
Okay, I just wanted to know who to give initiative or inspiration to.
Oh, there
You
we
just see a flash over to like one of the dogs, like doing the exact same thing.
Okay, Steph, you're up.
All right.
Is he ever?
Crocodile 2. Here we go. Well, I don't have my call lightning because we have not rested since the last encounter, but I can cast Moonbeam, which does the same damage. So I will cast Moonbeam on him. He failed. I will damage him. And I will put the effect on myself. And I'm going to stay right there since Crocodile 11 is... Actually, I don't know where to go. Actually, I'm going to go trucking over to here. So,
Okay. Let's just use the good old Eldritch Blast. Attack. Damage. And it's still heavy. So, attack. Whoa, and that's a miss. It's not worth an inspiration, so gonna go. Oh, tokens are not locked, are they?
They're locked.
And 25 feet. Get out of the way. And that's my turn.
And Crocodile 11 is gonna come down and he's gonna try to bite Kathma.
Ow.
And have a bite. And he's just gonna chomp and release you and come down just a little bit further.
Alright, Kathma just got chumped on, so he's going to focus on the crocodile in front of him. One swing. Ooh, solid. Same damage back to him. Another swing. Alright, so he just gently taps this crocodile twice.
And you hear this crocodile make noises of pain.
And Kathma will end his turn. He's gonna stay right here.
Let's see. I guess I'm gonna see about smacking Crocodile 2.
Oh, nice.
And can I hit Crocodile 11 from where I'm standing, or do I have to move over?
Yeah, you'd have to take 5 foot.
Okay. And give him some heavy schmacks.
Apparently, we gotta fight crocodiles more for Bjorn's benefit.
Oh,
And Diego, from where you stand, you can see that the blood is just shimmering in the water due to the druid's moonbeam.
Classic moonbeam. Alright, so I'm gonna run over here to get some advantage. And then I think I'm just gonna run back here.
The thing will fly up 15 and fly out of the way. And in the process, talk to this crocodile about its mother. There. Your mother was a handbag.
And I'm going to assume that you're probably flying higher than the 10-foot wall.
Well, it shows a hole there. Is that actually a hole, or?
Yes, that is a hole in the wall.
Okay, so he should be able to sneak his head through the hole.
Okay, so you're under the height of the wall. And and let's see. Yeah, I'm going to say Steph, you noticed movement on the eastern wall, and you see this gigantic crocodile.
Oh God.
Hey guys, it's Mama.
We didn't do the once over with thing. Oh God.
And crocodile number 1 wouldn't fit through the wall easily. And he's
Okay,
gonna
Kathma, you got this.
do a double move.
Right into the moonbeam.
Oh shit. You wanna apply the damage there, Steph?
You get a saving throw, I assume?
I would believe so.
Yeah. Stupid crocodile. Fine. Take 4 points of damage.
Gladly. And
It's okay. This crocodile's a little bitch.
number 10 is gonna do a double move as well. And Steph, you're up.
Okay, I will shift my moonbeam over onto Crocodile 1 there. And try to hurt him some more. Yeah, they get a save every time, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Tiny fail, so 18 points of damage. That's what I'm talking about. And kind of. I guess I'll stay where I'm at there, because number 10 will chew on Augie, Orin, before getting to me. So, all right, Orin, good luck.
Yeah, Orin. What is Orin gonna do? Which way is Mama Crocodile gonna go? Let's see. Misty Step. Misty Step is a bonus action spell. Can I cast Eldritch Blast in my action and then do a bonus action spell?
Yes.
Okay. I know there's some trick about you can't cast 2 spells, but
Cantrips are okay.
cantrips are okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
only one leveled spell, basically.
Okay, so if I target that crocodile there, because if I use my Eldritch Blast in
Melee.
melee, I get a disadvantage.
Yep.
But if I shoot a crocodile 1, I should be able to shoot normally.
I think if you're in melee range with someone, you just get disadvantage on all your melee attacks. I think.
Yeah.
Let me.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
You should probably Misty Step
Yeah.
first, I think.
Unless it's like a touch attack or something. Or you have like point blank or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Spell sniper or something maybe might ignore that. I don't know.
Sacred Flame. It's not worth it. Eldritch Blast really is the best. Create bonfire. It's still in the water.
If you Misty Step first, you probably don't have to worry about the disadvantage if that's what you're going for.
Well, if I go 30 feet away,
You could Misty Step, less than that, and then use the rest of your movement if you want.
yeah, I'll do. Well, I can do it this way. I will Misty Step 30 feet as the bonus action,
Damn, look at you go.
and then I can move another. If I move to this spot, I think I can still get a shot on the crocodile. The one at the front gate. Peeking around the wall, because it's big enough. Correct or no?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Or actually, since I was running, I could have done it anywhere along that point, I suppose. And then finish the run afterwards, I guess. Because I could have done it from that
You could have done
point.
it from here as well.
Yeah. Okay. So then that is my spell slot for the bonus spell. And then attack number 1. Miss. Attack number 2. Miss. Well,
That's why I gave it to you.
yeah, I guess Sheer is the one good with crocodiles, and I am not. That is my turn.
Alright, so, seeing the big mama crocodile, Kappa says to Sheer, listen, I got this one, you go get that one. And he steps up. Swings once. Oh! Bad swing. It's a bad swing, my friend. You have one chance to redeem yourself. No, he does not. I'm keeping this one busy. And he's
Oh,
gonna
when they're
keep
not
moving.
tied up and helpless, you can't hit shit.
Hey. He's gonna step this way, a little closer to Moltak in case he needs some help. And he will end his turn. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Moltak's gonna need that.
And I ask again, do I have to step forward to hit Crocodile 1, or am I good where I am?
You'd have to step up.
Do that. Looks like it would put me right in the moonbeam. Well, unless maybe if I go here.
No, the moonbeam's just on him. I've just got it larger so we can see it behind the token.
All right. And I can move through allied squares, right?
Correct.
Charge. And that is my turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna need another 5 feet anyways. So I will bonus action dash. Get the flank. And use the rest of my movement to move right here.
Oh, that's very bloody.
Yeah, man. That rapier, I tell you. It just liquefies things.
Oh, and the thing will harass Mama Crocodile, talking about how it will make excellent luggage. And that's the thing's turn.
Boy, I cannot wait till we get to the bad guys that can see invisibility.
Oh no.
And Mama's gonna come out through the wall there. And do a dash. And needless to say, that's one very pissed off crocodile.
Quick, Steph. You could turn into a crocodile and convince it that you're its child.
Yeah, yeah. No. I will pass Moonbeam on and where'd it go? There we go. So fails. Nice. Me. And let's see here. I'll go. Hide behind Bjorn.
I will move to the south and see if there's anywhere I can get a line of sight. Can I get line of sight through there or no?
Yeah, I'd give it to you.
Okay.
You'd have to reach around the wall, but yeah.
Okay, so Eldritch Blast.
He said reach around.
And miss. And miss again. Not miss again. Damage. And then that was 15. I have another 10 feet. Sure. I'll run over there. And end my turn.
Right, so Kathma will attempt to. He moves here. I'm just make sure I'm reading this correctly. Okay, alright. And then he's going to use his necrotic shroud ability where he, manifests ghostly, flightless wings. His eyes are into pools of darkness. Yeah. He looks super bad or something. It succeeds. Damn it. All right. That's the case. He's going to finish his movement. 25. And he will end his turn.
Charge again.
You get advantage as well, I think, for flanking.
Yes, you would have. You want to roll again, see if you crit?
Nope. But I mean, I do have a second attack.
There we go. Jeez.
Hey, we got it halfway dead.
Okay, well, let's see. I'll bonus action dash. Not gonna get advantage on this. That's good. Oh, that's a lot of ones.
Yeah, that was unlucky.
Alright, and then fancy... Oh, wait, yeah. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Ooh. Okay, thing.
Thing flies 10 feet. Can't actually get out of there, so he's just going to fly that close, and that'll be his turn.
Okay, the giant crocodile. Target-rich environment.
This is where we find out that it has C4 strapped to it.
We are gonna do a tail swipe at Kathma.
Alright. Ow.
And that's a hit that may hurt.
Damn, yeah.
And let's see. You made your saving throw, so you are still on your feet. And with that being said, he's gonna try a bite at Bjorn. And that's a hit.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield. I think maybe let me check what that boosts my shit by. +5.
That applies to this round or next round?
This round.
Okay.
So that attack.
So
If he's a 16 AC, is that right?
My AC is like 19.
Yeah, it gives him
Yeah.
+5 to whatever his AC is now, so...
God damn it, so that
It lasts
missed.
until his next turn as well.
Yeah, no, it missed. Okay, so that's it for crocodile.
Okay, well, I believe we can just keep on keeping on here. So,
And just out of curiosity,
Orin. I'll run down there. Target the croc. Attack. Man, been rolling real low. Attack again.
So it's 2 crits coming to bite you back.
Whew. Stinky over here. Stinking cloud. I will pass gas and move on.
Alright. So, Kathma will do a couple things. First off, he will use his bonus action. I completely forgot he had this entire time. To do a Hexblade Curse. This thing is cursed. Then he will strike down the crocodile with righteous fury. With an attack roll. Okay, so he does this much damage, and he will heal for 5 since it died under the curse.
Sweet.
killed my damn crocodile.
and our children. Don't forget about our kids.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's
he
true.
killed them first.
So we'll get that out of the way. Have some experience points.
Yay.
And Bjorn, from your standpoint, above the steps to the shrine, you see Pappy teaches us to bow before no one.
Interesting.
Okay. Just saw like 3 movement markers at the same time.
And then I'm going to unlock tokens.
Kathma says,
Move that far in yet.
Okay. As you're on the steps. You just see these mossy steps going up into the shrine.
I'll have the thing fly up in.
Okay, you see a mosaic floor that depicts a tall bird using its long pointy beak to pin a monstrous frog-like creature with tentacles, and set into the far wall there is a set of stone doors.
Stork dude pinning Froghemoth.
Yep.
Mosaic. Okay. I'll have
And-
the thing fly up to the doors. Are there a door handle?
They are not locked, but they are well beyond Thing's
Thing's
ability.
to push it. Okay. Doors are too big, too heavy to push.
But by
Yeah.
thing standards or by normal people standards?
Think.
Yeah, these are massive stone doors that each one of them's about 600 pounds.
Damn.
So it's a combined strength score of 20 or higher.
Go muscly boys.
Well, my strength score is 16, so I need a minimum of 4.
I got you covered.
With some effort, you are able to push the doors open.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
And you see an empty pedestal standing in the middle of this chamber. There are 6 statues that are standing in the alcoves that are facing the pedestal. And they depict bare-chested humans with the heads of different animals. From left to right, you see a lizard, a jaguar, a lobster, a toucan, a bat, and a frog.
You say left to right, but which this or is the order not important at all?
Let's see. Give me just a second. I'll throw some.
So lizard, jaguar, lobster, toucan, bat, and frog.
Chinese smorgasbord.
Jaguar. And bat and frog. But the statues are just standing there and, nicely done. So, who's gonna do what?
Alright. Teaches draft for no one. A couple of statues. And the center, is this the cube?
That is a pedestal that you're used to seeing the cube either rise out of it. From this distance, you can see some writing on the pedestal, but you're a little far away.
Okay.
Then the thing.
Send in the thing. Is that what I heard?
I
Yep.
think that is indeed what you heard.
And I'm gonna swap the toucan and the bat around. Okay, as thing gets closer, you see this is actually written in common. And comes with the sunshine, leaves with night, hides in darkness, does not bite, always joined to its caster, never strays from its master.
What? Okay, what's the third line? Comes to the sunshine, leaves at night. Something about bite?
Okay. Comes with sunshine. Bow before no one.
Oh,
Comes with
okay.
sunshine.
Yeah,
Leave
sorry.
with night.
Hides in darkness does not bite. Always
Hides
joined
in
with
darkness does not bite. Always joined to its caster, never strays from its master.
Familiar?
Well, the bat likes night.
but it definitely bites.
Definitely bites. Comes with the sunshine.
I think all these animals technically bite. Yeah.
Always
okay.
joined to its caster. A frog. Its caster is its tongue, perhaps.
Hmm.
Comes with sunshine, leaves with night. But what does that have to do with sunshine and night?
Jaguars are nighttime? Daytime?
I think they're primarily a nighttime creature.
So is a bat, but that doesn't help.
But then the last, like the fourth and the fifth line also is kind of weird. The fourth and fifth line like doesn't apply to the animals. All of them actually wouldn't really apply unless these are summons. Then the fifth one would make sense. So I think all of them technically bite.
So
Well, the
is
lobster doesn't bite, it
it claws.
claws. So I would say the lobster does not bite.
I'm
Okay.
no, a lot of some lobster claws have teeth.
Yeah, but it's not its mouth, so it's not technically a bite.
Always joined to its caster.
Joined to its caster may be the frog.
Its master.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. So comes with sunshine. We can say it's probably the toucan maybe. I
So
don't know. If it's
when
Lizard. Lizards can't generate their own body heat, so they come out in sun.
all right. That makes sense. I
Okay,
like
yeah.
it.
Leaves
Leaves,
with night.
A bat leaves with night.
Bat leaves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bat
Yeah.
leaves its cave at night. Yep.
Then the jaguar hides in darkness because it's a. I think that's how it hunts, right?
Okay.
It does not bite as the lobster.
Joined to its caster is a frog and never strays with its master would be toucan. Why would that be a toucan?
Don't know.
A bird on a shoulder?
I mean, yeah. I mean, a domesticated animal would apply to all 6 as well. So I don't know why it would specifically be toucan.
Never strays to its master.
Now, why is the frog always joined to its caster?
Because it casts out its tongue to catch prey.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Does not bite.
which of these animals can be a familiar?
The frog, the bat, the toucan, and depends on the size of the lizard.
Okay.
I mean, a jaguar could be a familiar. I mean,
I don't think a jaguar could be a familiar, but it can be a
Beast,
animal
friend, or whatever.
yeah,
Ranger, animal friend, whatever.
tough for a lobster to be a familiar because you're always, it's like, hold on while I create water for Bob.
Never strays from its master. Toucan. Why? Because its master is the Captain Crunch? What?
Fruit Loops. You're thinking of Fruit Loops.
See, I think hides. I think
Yeah,
hides
that's right.
in
It's
darkness-
Fruit Loops.
I think hides in darkness might be the lobster because they hide when they're. Well, I don't know.
More so than the
I
jaguar.
am finding it so amusing that a
Screw you.
group of adults can't solve an elementary school riddle.
Hey, God.
Yeah, well, isn't that the point of Dungeons and Dragons?
Even when you got
it's just-
close, you backtracked.
Is this all supposed to be one creature?
But
Like-
none of these creatures apply to all all 6 lines.
Hang on, I didn't catch that. What about backtracking?
Even when you got close to having an answer, you backtracked and went the wrong way.
Damn it. It's just
So-
a riddle. We don't know what it's asking us. Damn it.
So once we get figure out the order, then what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Okay, I'm going to give you a little clue. It has absolutely nothing to do with the animals.
Oh. Okay. That's good to know.
So, what comes in the daytime leaves at nighttime?
So stars.
Comes with sunshine. So
Comes with
definitely
sunshine,
Oh, no,
leaves
yeah.
with night, whether it be the sun.
the sun.
Sun hides in darkness. Sun does not bite.
does
Sun
hide
is
in
not
darkness.
joined to its caster, and sun never strays from its master.
Don't think it's physical. I was gonna say if they flipped the night and sunshine, like something like a dream would work as well.
You're cold.
Well, it's
Oh.
only during the day, right? Because it comes with sunshine and it
Yeah.
leaves at night, so it has to happen in the day. But it hides in darkness.
But then why would it leave at night?
Shadows.
It hides all night.
I don't
Shadows. You can't see a shadow at night.
All right.
Does not bite.
So-
Yep.
Okay, so
Always
shadow,
joined
yeah,
to its
I'm
caster.
Ah,
Yeah,
you
the
cast
shadow.
the
Yeah, that's
shadow.
what it is. That's what
Not
it is.
the
Yeah.
shadow.
caster.
Never strays from its
Okay, so
master.
it's shadow.
Always joined to its caster. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Bjorn,
Yeah,
since you were the first one to say it, I'm going to give you another inspiration point. The answer is indeed a shadow.
Right.
Which means what?
So
How's this room lit?
It's not really, other than the light just coming in through the door.
we got to give this room some light, so it makes shadows in the room, right?
One of you got a light spell?
Oh, but I've got a bunch of torches, probably.
Yeah.
I've got a light
I got light spell. It's fine.
cantrip. Yeah, the light cantrip. I've got the light cantrip, so I can pop a light off in. But where do we put the light to cast a shadow?
Hold
On the
it up
pedestal?
over the altar.
Yeah, the cube place.
Like not
Okay.
directly on top of it, but if you're standing in front of it, just hold it up normally.
Okay, I
See
will
if it casts a
cast-
shadow.
I will cast light on my quarterstaff, and then we can position it anywhere we want to. I'll hold the light above where the. Actually, I gotta go in there to do this. This is gonna be. Let's see if it'll kill me. Hold the light above the pedestal.
Okay, while you're holding the light up, you're taking a good look at the pedestal. And on the top of it, you can see another one of those little hatches that, the cube will rotate up out of. And yes, you can see that from your vantage point, the pedestal is just casting a slight shadow. But, looking at the statues, you can see shadows on the wall behind them.
So Katma steps in, and he's going to just watch the statues just in case they decide to come to life or something.
Look behind the statues as I move the light around and see if there's any of them make a shadow behind them or something.
Okay. I guess I'll start with the tiger. Or the toucan.
Yeah, you see a shadow behind it?
Okay, yeah, this one has a shadow.
I'm gonna search the opposite side.
And the frog, you see a shadow, the leopard,
Lobster, I think.
Bjorn, as you're looking at the bat and the shadow behind the wall, you can see a little shimmer and what appears to be a secret passage.
You know, considering the size of this side of the fucking wall, I'm kind of surprised I didn't think about there being a room on that side.
Yeah, I didn't want to meta. It looked like there was a secret room back there.
Yeah. Would have been better if you also covered the side up.
Yeah, I figured that out in the end. So, just gonna uncover it all, and yes, there is a secret passage behind the statue of the bat.
I let the others know, obviously, and can I even fit down there, or are we gonna have to send Thing?
Yes, you can fit.
Alright. Here goes nothing.
Okay, yeah, you squeeze down through the corridor, you come out into this room, and you see the strange grid. Um, on the far wall, and you can see that there are a couple of grid squares that are different colors than the other.
Huh. Does it look like the pieces are missing, or like anything can be moved around?
No, they're all firmly attached to the wall, but there is some significance that you can tell that those colored squares were intentionally put there.
I guess at the risk of either great bodily harm or looking foolish, I'm gonna poke one of the colored squares and see if it pushes in like a button.
No, it's firm against the wall. And, following that line of thought, all the colored squares are firmly attached to the wall.
7 by 15. The room is 4 by 6, so it's not the same size.
You
Uh,
shuffle it
I-
around.
I'm going to give you a little clue. You're right that something does fit into the grid.
Like something could. When you say fit in, like something could be stuck into the colored squares.
No, figuratively.
Why don't you pull out a torch and see what kind of shadows it casts?
Yeah, you're just lighting the grid pattern.
Can you move them around or anything?
Nope, they are firmly attached.
That was like the first thing I was asking about. You said this was on the wall or on the floor?
It is on the wall. So, what have you encountered in the shrine? What have you seen?
Got a
There's
couple of
statues, but-
the,
Crocodile.
Crocodiles, yeah. The riddles, a massive door.
There's a mosaic on the floor in the entryway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
that's
didn't look at that.
And the shape is the correct with the length dimensions. Not so much the room.
yeah. It's not the mosaic.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And
7
you
by
act,
15, and that's 4 by 6. It's not. And what's
Okay,
behind
1,
the
2,
statues?
4, 5,
The other
6,
statues.
7,
just
8,
solid wall.
And it's Pepazotto teaches us to bow before no one.
One of you even said it a minute ago.
what did we say?
Shadows?
Okay, let's think about this chronologically. Okay, definitely not crocodiles. That's not gonna help us out. Then we came across a heavy door. We pushed through. I don't think that's gonna help us, unless there's like a relief carved on the door or something.
No.
Or is it just plain? Okay.
Well, if
I think
I light a torch, do the shadows in the room react a weird way?
Not at all. So, from the moment that you've crossed the mosaic, what have you found, saw, encountered?
The statues, we made a shadow. There's words on the wall. There's the pedestal. There's a shimmering behind the bat.
Without
uh,
secret passage, so.
wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 2, 7 by 15. No, that doesn't work.
And once again, you just said it.
Let me see here.
Who specifically just said it? Because the last thing I said was shadows.
That's not it.
It's in the shadows.
So I was thinking that maybe it could be because the statue is not going to help. The only other thing left is either the puzzle cube, which we can't, reach because it's hidden behind the thing, right?
Correct.
And what's it called? The only thing remaining would be the riddle that we took like a year and a half to solve.
You got it.
But see, I was counting it out. It doesn't fit on the grid.
Not line per line.
And we have like six lines on the riddle, but this thing has 7, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
Or does it all run? Does it run over? Does it
Well,
go-
even if it runs over, it doesn't really help
What
because
time?
the first line.
What time of day is it?
It's
Does it matter?
early
Just-
afternoon. Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
the time has nothing to do with it. And let's see.
Because if it runs over, then. Oh, okay. So, I figured it out. Okay, let it run over, but instead of entering a new line, no spaces, just the words. And if you let it run over, instead of entering a new line, like for example, "Comes with sunshine," we don't like enter into a new line. We just continue from where the E left off, and we put
So the
L.
number of letters is the number of squares?
So it will look like this. All right. Comes with sunshine. Oops. Leaves with
Comes
night.
with
Hides in
like
darkness.
sunshine, like
Does not fight. Always join to its caster, never stray from its master. Right? You know what I mean? That
So
way,
the first
it
two
could-
letters are CO.
Yes, and just speed things along. When you take a piece of chalk and you write the letters into the grid, the colored squares spell out cover eyes. Cover eyes.
So if we cover the eyes on all the statues, maybe.
or maybe cover our eyes.
Well, we'll try the statues first, and if that doesn't work, then cover our eyes.
Okay.
Okay, you all find some strips of cloth and you cover all the eyes of the statue. And at that point, the pedestal starts rotating, and you've got the little part of the pedestal pushing up, and where you expect to find a stone cube, you've actually found a piece of paper.
God damn it.
Oh, you one.
The real
I owe
treasure is
you
the
one
friends you
cube.
made along the way.
Your cube is in another castle.
Oh no.
And when you grab the paper and you turn it over and read it, you see the following words in common. Rosnisi was here.
Okay. What a juvenile thing to leave behind. I thought this guy was like a really old necromancer.
That would be Aseric. Rosnisi is the dude that got turned into part of a snake leading revolt in Chult.
Alright.
I'll just write on the note, like, and kissed a grung, and then I'll fold it back up and put it back into the thing.
That's perfect.
And
Rosnisi's a physical presence in the city somewhere that we were going to have to fight eventually at some point, right?
yes, he's the leader of the Yunti.
Guess I know where we're fucking going next.
But there's a lot of Yonti there.
Yeah, well, when we're done, there's either going to be a lot less of them or a lot less of us. But either way,
Alright.
Shrine. And gentlemen, that's it for tonight.
Yeah.
works
Good job.
for me.
We had absolutely no issues with, a full-on genocide of many different races, but when it comes to elementary puzzles, we just stub our toe and everything.
It was one race tops. Barely even that. There were frogs. Are frogs even a race?
This is our
Yes.
truth speaking, ladies and gentlemen.
Frogs are a species.
Uh,
It's a completely different thing.
I was watching YouTube videos on them earlier. Apparently, they are now a playable race.
No kidding.
Interesting.
Next time you run this, you can have one of your players be a grung with a grudge against some asshole paladin who killed his father.
There you go. There you go. So.
Well, like I said, you should expect to encounter the grungs again.
I really don't want to.
So,
Alrighty.
all right. We'll see you same time next week.
Cool.
Yep, thanks for the session, guys.
Good game.
Sounds good.
Alright, peace out.
Later, guys.
Thank you all for a fantastic evening.